Good evening, students. So we will discuss about this question and answers. Okay, yesterday test. So the degree of dissociation of alpha of a weak electrolyte AXY is related to want of factor I by the expression. So what is want of factor? So what is the answer? So we know that for a solute dissociating in the want of factor I is equal to normal molecular mass divided by observed molecular mass, or otherwise number of moles after dissociation or association divided by number of moles dissolved. So when you take, you can derive for the want of factor for a solute dissociating. According to that, when you are taken AX BY, so AX and BY, AX and BY. So what is the alpha value? So then AX and BY, it will give X moles of A, Y power plus, and then Y moles of B and X power minus. Okay. So first you will take 1 mole of this, and then it will be 0, 0. And then X moles of the get reactor, so alpha moles get reactor, it will give alpha moles of A and also moles of B. Then after some time, how much concentration it will be there? 1 minus alpha, this is X alpha, and then it become Y alpha. So when you are doing this dissociation, I is equal to so 1 minus alpha plus X alpha plus Y alpha. This will be. Then when you are doing so, we'll get 1 plus alpha into X plus Y plus minus 1. That alpha value you are dividing. Then alpha is equal to I minus 1 divided by X plus Y plus minus 1. Then what is the answer? What is the answer? Among A, B, C, D, which is the answer? This is you are getting. What is the answer? Which is the answer, ma? Am I audible?
Sir, option D.
And then the reaction of H2 plus AgCl gives H plus ion and Cl minus and Ag in the galvanic cell. So when you are using the galvanic cell, you need a salt bridge, right? So among that solution given here, it was mentioned solution. Here only they mentioned the gelatin, KCl and gelatin. So here none of the other cell contains salt bridge involved them. So only the C which is contains salt bridge. The answer is C. Okay. And the third reaction. The rate constant K for which N2O5 gives 2NO2 plus of O2 is 2.3 10 power minus. Yes.
Sir, can you explain before question?
See, it's a galvanic cell reaction. So anode, cathode, and then you should have a salt bridge, right? In all the case. Here in the எல்லா கேஸ்லயும் பாருங்க ஏஜ் வந்து Ag plus Cl minus ஆ போறதாகவும் AgNO3 Ag ஆ மாறுறது. So platinum hydrogen platinum electrode, அது ஹைட்ரஜன் எலக்ட்ரோட் சொல்லுங்க, ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் பிளாட்டினம் எலக்ட்ரோட். இது AgCl Ag ஆ மாறுது. So இங்க ரியாக்ஷன் என்ன கொடுத்துருது? AgCl become Ag and the hydrogen become H plus. So according to that, இப்ப A ஆப்ஷன் வந்து வரவே வராது. கரெக்டா? There is no A option. Whereas the B option, there is a possibility to get the B option. AgCl become Ag, hydrogen become H plus and Cl minus. And then also B, C, D, you have the option. So B and C, they mention solution. Okay, they are not mentioned the salt bridge. So the option C only they mention the salt bridge. That is the reason why it is a correct answer. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And the third question, the rate constant for the reaction N2O5 gives 2NO2 plus of O2 is K. That means they are given the K value, which is given below that. The unit also they mention S minus 1. Unit also they mention S minus 1. Okay. So S minus 1 means what is the rate? What is the order of the reaction?
1.
So with the equation below describe N2O5 and NO2 time is the concentration initial at time T and then கேக்குறாங்க. So from the unit we come to the conclusion that K is equal to 2.303 by T log A by A minus X. It's a first order reaction. Okay. So for this reaction, what is the A is the initial, A minus X is the after time T. Correct?
Yes.
Correct. So இது எப்படி எழுதலாம்? KT is equal to ln A by A minus X. எழுதலாமா எழுதக்கூடாதா இந்த equation? The same equation I am writing. 2.303 ல multiply பண்ணாதான் ln become log. Okay, இந்த T வந்து இப்படி வருது. KT is equal to ln A by A minus X. இங்க எல்லா ஈக்குவேஷன்ல பாருங்க KT KTன்னு கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அப்ப இந்த ரியாக்ஷன்ஸ்க்கு எழுதுறோம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா இந்த ரியாக்ஷன் எப்படி எழுதலாம்னா KT is equal to ln N2O5 at 0 minute divided by N2O5 at time T. So the option B is the right answer. Correct? வேற என்ன எழுத முடியும் நீங்க பாருங்க. இந்த ஈக்குவேஷன் தான் மைனஸ் கேட்டின்னு வரும். ஸோ நோ, இட்ஸ் அ கேடி. லாக்ல எழுதுனா 2.303 மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணிருக்கணும். ஸோ கேடி இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு 2.303 லாக் N2O5 ஸ்டார்டிங் டிவைடட் பை N2O5 டைம் அப்படின்னு போடலாம். ஓகேவா? கிளியர்? Shall we move further?
Yes.
The order of screening constant of the sp-df orbital given shell of the electron is known as. So you can clearly put sp-d because you have the nucleus, first shell S, P, third shell and fourth shell. So this is K shell, L shell, M shell, N shell, So here you have S, here you have SP, here you have SPD, here you have the SPDF. So when the F orbital coming in the fourth shell only. So from the nucleus to fourth shell, you have SPD orbital and all. So F orbital only having poor screening constant because it is too far away from the nucleus. So S is nearer to the nucleus, it will shield more than that. Shielding, it will screen the other electron. Okay, so S will have the higher one than the P, which in turns more than D and F. So for the same shell, the screening effect in the order of S is greater than P is greater than D is greater than F. If you are taking fourth shell, 4S, 4P, 4D, and 4F, so 4S will be the higher screening than 4P, which in turns more than 4D, which in turns more than 4F. Okay, poor shielding effect on the next. The effective atomic number of platinum in potassium hexachloroplatinate is. So potassium hexachloridoplatinate, platinum hexachloro. 4 தானே சொல்லிருக்கு. அப்போ K2. ஸோ இதை எழுதுமா எப்படி எழுதுங்க? PT Cl6 2- எழுதலாம் இந்த காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ். ஓகேவா? So what is the atomic number for platinum? It becomes 78. Then what is the oxidation state of platinum? 4. Then you remove 4. Then how many electron is there? 6 electron. 6 into 2. Then it become 74 plus 12. It become 86. So what is the answer? C is the answer. Okay. When you're getting it becomes C is the
Sir,
answer.
EAN, what is
What ma?
EAN means?
Effective atomic number. Effective atomic number. So effective atomic number you can calculate for all the complex. How do you calculate? No. So you choose the central metal atom. So central metal atom atomic number. Okay. Minus of the oxidation state. Okay. Plus. So how many ligand is there? Each ligand will contribute 2 electrons. Then you are everything you are adding. The number you will get will become equal to the nearest noble gas configuration. If you are getting nearest noble gas configuration, that complex is stable. If not so, it is not stable. Okay, va?
Okay.
Sir,
Yes, ma.
we will not include potassium, sir.
Potassium is a primary valency. It will indicate it as 2-.
Okay, sir.
2K plus it go. Okay. So primary
Yes, sir.
valency நமக்கு secondary valency தான் நமக்கு important. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So EAN is equal to atomic number minus oxidation state plus ligand into 2 electrons. Okay. இதை ஞாபகத்துல வச்சுங்க. And then arrange in the following decreasing order of SN2 reaction. You know very well SN2 reaction, methyl will go faster rate than the primary, which in turns more than secondary. The tertiary will be retarded. Okay. You know that it's a primary. It's a tertiary. It's a secondary. It's a primary. Correct? So according to that, you have 2 primaries, right? Whereas when you are removing this become CH3, CH3, and CH3, CH2. When you are removing, you will get CH2 plus. Okay. Then what will happen? This is not stable, so this group will migrate to here. It will give CH3, CH3, and carbon will bear a positive charge, and you will get CH2, CH3. Okay, so now it become tertiary. Correct? So நீங்க அப்படியே கண்ணை மூடிட்டு போட்டீங்கன்னா SP ஆர் கியூ அப்படின்னு போடுவீங்க. கரெக்டா? கரெக்டா தம்பி? ஆனா என்ன ஆர்டர்ல வரணும்? எஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட், ஆர் will be second, and then P will be third, and D will be fourth. Q will be fourth. So S R P Q. What is the answer? A is the answer. Is it clear?
Sir, P is 1 degree, no, sir.
Uh-huh.
P has chlorine attached to 1 degree carbon.
And
So
the,
that,
on the 1 degree carbon, when you remove that Cl minus, it become a CH2 plus. Okay, va?
yes, sir.
During the reaction, when the chlorine goes no, it will become CH2 plus. It rearrange into tertiary. இப்ப பாருங்க இங்க இந்த ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் அதுதான் பக்கத்துலயே போட்டுருக்கேன். இங்க பாருங்க tertiary ஆயிடுது இல்ல?
Sir, S is a secondary structure, right?
Yes, why it's secondary structure? CH3 CH2 Cl. CH3 CH2Cl. How it becomes secondary, ma? When you're removing, you will get CH2 plus, no?
Okay, sorry, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
okay.
but during reaction, it is 1 degree, no, sir. So it should be preferred, no, sir. After reaction,
During
only
reaction? What? Repeat.
After reaction, only it is rearranging, sir.
Correct, na? When you are taking a substrate, it undergoing reaction. If it has a chance to rearrange means it can rearrange. It's a driving force. Driving force of the reaction. When it get extra stability, it will rearrange itself. சரியா? நம்ம எதுவும் பண்ண வேண்டாம். The reagent அதுல என்ன பண்ணிடும்? Rearrange. நீங்க கேட்கலாம், SN2 is a backside attack. It will not take place. It will take place in a even single step. But that reagent which you are giving, suppose நீங்க கொடுக்குறீங்கன்னா beta elimination கூட இது possibility ஜாஸ்தி ஆயிரும். So அதனால the primary என்ன ஆயிடுதுன்னா tertiary மாறுது. Primary பக்கத்துல இருக்குது பாருங்க இந்த கார்பன். When you are looking, this carbon is attached with this primary carbon. So the methyl group will go and it change into secondary.
Yes.
ஓகேவா? அதனாலதான் என்ன ஆகுதுன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பிரைமரி, அதுக்கப்புறம் ஆர் குரூப், அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் பி கொடுக்குறோம். கடைசியா இந்த ட்ரெஷரி கொடுக்குறோம். இந்த ட்ரெஷரிக்கு தான் நம்ம கடைசி வேலன்ஸ் கொடுக்குறோம். இந்த CH2 வர ட்ரெஷரி கொடுக்கல. புரியுதா?
Yes, sir.
Okay. An organic compound X is oxidized. Oxidized by using K2Cr2O7. Okay. The product obtained with react with phenyl but does not answer the silver mirror test. So if it is answer with phenyl test, so the compound may be carbonyl. So carbonyl means you have aldehyde and ketone. Correct? The aldehyde will answer the silver mirror test. So what they said, your compound will not answer the silver mirror test. Then the compound will become ketone. Okay? புரியுது தம்பி? Clue அதான். When you are taken organic compound oxidized by using acidified K2Cr2O7, the product obtained react with phenyl. Phenyl oda addition elimination reaction carbonyl compounds will undergo. Carbonyl means aldehyde or ketone. So two chance. But they said they does not answer the silver mirror test. So the aliphatic aldehyde and benzaldehyde can easily react with the silver mirror test. You will get the silver mirror. Whereas the ketone will not give that silver mirror test. So your question, they are given acetaldehyde, ethanol, and isopropyl alcohol. When you are using acetaldehyde and oxidate with the K2Cr2O7, it becomes acetic acid. So it is not answer. When you are oxidizing ethanol into K2Cr2O7, you will get CH3CHO, acetaldehyde. That acetaldehyde will react with phenyl hydrochloride. No doubt about it. It will give hydrazone. Okay. At the same time, it reacts silver mirror. It will give the silver mirror test also. When you are taking this isopropyl alcohol, you will get when you are oxidizing, you will get the acetone as a product. So this acetone readily react with the phenyl hydrochloride. Okay, it will give the hydrazone. But tolerance or silver mirror test, absent. So the answer is isopropyl alcohol. Okay, clear? புரியுதாம்மா?
Yes, sir.
Next, the XY reaction in the sequence is R triple bond CN reacted with H3O plus, it gives X. And the diazomethane, it react, it give Y. So are the given by the set. ஏதுன்னு பார்க்கணும். இப்ப பார்க்கும்போது you have cyanide. When the cyanide is hydrolysis, சிம்பிளா நான் சொல்லி தரேன் பாருங்க. ஒரு பாண்ட பிரேக் பண்றீங்க H2O ல. Okay, you are putting O and H2. So என்ன வரும்? R C double bond O NH2. Okay, again ஒரு வாட்டர் போடுறீங்க, இங்க OH இங்க H. So it gives R COOH plus NH3. So hydrolyze பண்ணும்போது you are getting, இது ஒரே ஸ்டெப்ல அமைடோட நிக்காது, further hydrolysis ஆகும், ஏன்னா ஆசிட் மீடியத்துல போட்டிருக்காங்க. இந்த ஆசிட் மீடியத்துல if you are hydrolyzing cyanide, it will give the acid. So எந்த இடத்துல ஆசிட் இருக்கு? B லயும் D லயும் ஆசிட் இருக்கு. Okay, and then diazomethane என்னது? CH2N2 is the diazomethane. When you have acid react with the diazomethane, it gives RCOOCH3 plus N2. This is called ester. Okay, so your answer is carboxylic acid and ester. D is the answer. Okay ma, doubt irukka? Adutha question.
Sir,
So in a reactions secondary amine.
Sir?
Yes ma.
sir, but in conversions, if we need amide, we can use this concept, sir, like hydraulic.
So instead of CH3CO H3O, they will give diol H or any some other reducing agent that will stop that into amide also. Okay, your question is correct. So when you want the amide, the further reactions பார்க்கலாம். Further reaction வச்சுனா you can decide. Okay, so you have to do partial hydrolysis. They will say partial hydrolysis. They will not give H3O plus directly. Okay,
Okay.
complete hydrolysis done. Generally, if you take the amine, say nitrile, it will give the acid. If they given partial hydrolysis, then it will give the amide. Okay. In a reaction, secondary amine form nitrosoamine, which on heating with phenol and corn sulfuric acid give green color solution, which turns blue on adding alkali. The reaction is called. The secondary amine react with HNO2. So you have RNRH. So if you react with the HNO2, it become ON double bond O. இதுதான். So இப்போ in secondary amine என்ன ஆகும்? இது போயிட்டு it will give RN double bond O. இதான் N, N dinitroso, sorry, N, N nitroso dialkyl amine. Okay, so nitroso amines are water soluble, they are yellow. So when the nitroso amines react warmed with the phenol and corn sulfuric acid, give the green color solution. When I add alkali, it become blue color. So the tertiary amine do not react with the nitrous acid. Okay, then the reaction is known as Lieberman's nitroso reaction. So இப்போ வந்து phenol எடுத்துட்டு இது கூட போடுறீங்க, அப்ப என்ன ஆகும்னா phenolல nitrization நடக்கும். That is called Lieberman reaction. So this is called Lieberman nitroso reactions. Price reaction கிடையாது, Perkins கிடையாது, Eaton reaction கிடையாது. Price reactionங்கிறது என்னது? What is price reaction? What is price reaction ma? What is price reaction?
Sir, it's not that question, sir. We're not sure. Sir. Sir, we haven't read about it.
ஏன் இந்த இதுல படிக்கலையா நீங்க?
Sir, this is not in our syllabus.
Perkins reaction?
No, sir.
Perkins உண்டுப்பா.
No, sir. Only ETAD reaction is there, sir.
What you are saying? Perkins இல்லாம எப்படி?
Sir, can you
அதாவது
tell what is Perkins?
அத so first price reaction. When you take phenol, substituted phenol, இந்த மாதிரி இருக்குன்னு வச்சுங்களேன்.
Sir, this
In
is
presence,
Perkins, sir.
this is price. In presence of AlCl3, it will give இது Fry's reaction. Okay, இது Perkins reaction. It will goes in the carbonyl compounds.
Sir, price is definitely not there, sir. So can you write the Perkins reaction?
I am doing. You take that benzaldehyde. Okay, it can. You have to take the CH3CO twice O acetic anhydride in presence of sodium acetate. It will give CH double bond CH COOH cinnamic acid. This is known as Perkins reaction. Okay, Etard reaction is nothing but when you take the toluene, if you are eating with K2Cr2O7, it will give benzaldehyde. This is the Etard reaction. Or chromyl chloride, CrO2 Cl2. Instead of potassium dichromate, you can use the chromyl chloride also. This is the Etard reaction. Okay, in the reaction உங்களுக்கு
Sir,
price
Etard is there, sir.
but this reaction also will be there pa when you are studying carbonyl
one, sir?
compounds.
Which one?
Perkins.
Sir, actually the reaction is there, but it is not named as Perkins reaction in our book.
Okay. It is a Perkins reaction. Okay. Next. So reaction of glucose give the acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride indicate the presence of. So when you have acetic anhydride means what? CH3CO twice O. Okay. So in the glucose, you know that it has the aldehyde group 1, 2, 3, 4 and CH2OH. You have hydrogen, hydroxyl, hydrogen, hydroxyl, hydroxyl, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydroxyl. So you have the OH group. So how many OH group is there? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 OH. So when you are acetylation by using acetic anhydride, the 5 OH group will be acetylated. So it indicates 5 OH group. Okay. Clear? Acetic anhydride cannot react with the aldehyde group. Aromatic வரும்போது தான் sodium acetate போடும்போது base யூஸ் பண்ணி இந்த மாதிரி cinnamic acid வரும். இதுல aliphaticல வராது. Okay, it indicate 5OH group. Then next question, the molar conductivity delta M0. Yes. என்னமா? I'm not hearing ma.
Sir, you can continue.
The molar conductivity delta 0M at an infinite dilution for NaCl, KCl, HCl and sodium acetate are 126, 425 and 91. Okay, so what is the acetic acid? So the Gold-Rush law, this is Gold-Rush law. According to the Gold-Rush law, delta 0 acetic acid, you can derive from the delta 0 sodium acetate and then plus delta 0 HCl and minus delta 0 NaCl. அப்ப என்ன ஆகும்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, you will get CH3COO minus and then Na plus plus H plus plus Cl minus minus Na plus minus Cl minus. So it will be cancelled out. Then you will get, when you are combining, you will get the acetic acid. So what is the CH3COO Na? It's a 91 plus what is the HCl? 425. What is NaCl? It become minus 126.4. So you add 91 to this, 9, 6, 11, 5, 19, 6, and 126.4, it become 5, 0, 9, 490.0. Sorry, 390. Not loan put the moon 390. So this will be the answer. Okay. Ammonium dichromate on heating gas, which is also given by ammonium dichromate on heating gas, which also given by heating of NH4NO3 and heating of NH4NO2 and magnesium nitride and then sodium compound plus hydrogen peroxide. So when you are heating NH4 twice Cr2O7, so when you are heating, what will happen? Ammonium dichromate. In the question vidunga, I will discuss later. Because when you are heating, here also ammonium nitrate is there, ammonium NH4NO2 is there. So when you are heating, if it is give nitrogen gas, it also will give the nitrogen gas, right? So I will check it and tell you. Okay, this I will send it to a group. Next one, the decreasing order of the reactivity of following compound in SN1 reaction. You know that very well. Tertiary will undergo faster rate than secondary, which in turn primary, the methyl will be retarded for this. Because SN1 reaction, it takes place 2 steps. The rate determining step is the formation of carbocation. Okay, when it carbocation is involved, tertiary will be more stable than the secondary, which in turn more stable than the primary. So it will be the primary halide. So when you are checking the bromine, it was attached as the secondary. Here it is also will be secondary. Here it will be tertiary. Look that here you have 2 phenyl group, more number of resonance. You have 1 phenyl group, even it is a tertiary. Secondary, you have 2 phenyl group, here 1 phenyl group. So definitely the final one which will have the first priority. The second priority goes to here, third priority goes to here, and fourth one this one. So you tell me that which is the answer? Which is the answer? 4, 2, 3, 1. So P is the answer. Doubt irka? Next, the color of lanthanum ions are observed mainly due to the EFF transition. Okay. And then a graph of volume of hydrogen released versus time. They are given in the graph between the zinc and dilute HCl given in the figure. On the basis of the mark, the correct option. என்னென்னலாம் உங்களுக்கு தெரியுது பாருங்க. V1 வந்து 20 minutes level, 30 minutes level, 40 minutes level. இங்க ஒரு கோடு போகுது, இங்க ஒரு கோடு போகுது. அதை மனசுல வச்சுங்க. இப்போ இது ரெண்டுமே பாத்தீங்கன்னா V1 வந்து ஜாயிண்ட் ஆகல at particular timeல also, V2 ஜாயிண்ட் ஆகல, ஆனா V3 வந்து it will be joined all the to the case. Okay, so at 40 இது என்ன செகண்ட்ஸா? இங்க என்ன எல்லாத்துலயும் எல்லாம் மென்ஷன் பண்ணிருக்காங்க, டைம் என்ன மென்ஷன் பண்ணிருக்காங்க, செகண்ட்ஸ் தான் மென்ஷன் பண்ணிருக்கு. So at 40 second V3 So the average rate up to 40 seconds is V3 by 40. Average rate எப்படி நம்ம கண்டுபிடிப்போம்? So reaction போயிட்டு இருக்குன்னா அதை பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் கண்டுபிடிப்போம். So according to that V4 வரும்போது 50 minutesல வேரி ஆயிடுது, V5ம் வேரி ஆயிடுது. So V3 மட்டும்தான் சேமா இருக்கு, இந்த இதுவும் இந்த இதுவும். So என்னது zinc and dilute HCl. So generally zinc and dilute HCl னா zinc plus dilute HCl, it gives zinc chloride plus hydrogen. Okay, so average rate is equal to volume of hydrogen obtained at time t is known as average rate. So average rate என்னும்போது V3 is the, so volume of hydrogen obtained is V3, that divided by 40 seconds will give, so this is the average rate. And then arrange the following.
Sir, Anna, average na we have to subtract two time no sir. Between two time intervals. We have to subtract.
அதான் மேன் 2 time interval. இப்போ இது 0 minute போட்டிருக்காங்க, இது வந்து ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் வால்யூம்ல போட்டிருக்காங்க, ரெண்டு இது காமிச்சிருக்காங்க இல்லையா? இத நீங்க என்ன பண்ணலாம், V3 வந்து ரெண்டுமே ஈக்குவல் ஆயிடுது. ஓகேவா? இந்த கர்வ் ரெண்டுமே. ஓகே, so that's why we are taken that is a average rate.
Okay sir.
அடுத்து arrange the following decreasing order of basicity. இது லாஸ்ட் டைம் கூட நம்ம இந்த क्वेश्चन டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணோம். ஸோ ஃப்ரீ அமீனா இருந்ததுன்னா பேசிசிட்டி ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கும், ஏன்னா அதுக்கு லோன் பேர் அவைலபிலிட்டி ஜாஸ்தியா இருந்ததுன்னா it will become abstract proton easily. When you compare 1 2 3, this NH2 is attached with sp2 carbon, first sp3 carbon which will be attached with sp2. Here all are sp3, here the CH2 is attached with sp carbon. So we know that the I power of the so the free NH2 which will be available in the second one. So second is the first. அப்போ இந்த ரெண்டுத்துல எந்த ஆப்ஷன் செகண்ட். அதுக்கப்புறம் இது sp2 கார்பன், இது sp கார்பன். sp-ல இருக்கிற s கேரக்டர் வந்து மோரா இருக்கும் தென் sp2. So அதனால 2 1 3, this will be the order. So the explanation is the I power of the triple bond is greater than the double bond, which in turns more than the single bond. So the lone pair availability இங்க தான் அதிகமா இருக்கும். இது என்ன ஆகும்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, இந்த லோன் பேர்ல இங்க இருந்து எலக்ட்ரான் வர்றது பதிலா பாண்டிங்ல இன்வால்வ் ஆகும், ரெசனன்ஸ்ல இன்வால்வ் ஆகும். அதனால அடுத்து
சார் பிளஸ் எஃபெக்ட் will only increase the basicity.
அதமா இதுக்கு மைனஸ் ஐ எஃபெக்ட், இதுக்கு மைனஸ் எஃபெக்ட், இதுக்கு மைனஸ் எஃபெக்ட். சோ இண்டக்டிவ் எஃபெக்ட் என்ன சொல்லுது, எலக்ட்ரான் டொனேஷன் ஆர் வித்ட்ராயிங் த்ரூ சிக்மா பாண்ட் தான் வந்து இண்டக்டிவ் எஃபெக்ட், கரெக்டா?
எஸ்.
சோ டொனேட் பண்ணா பிளஸ் எஃபெக்ட், வித்ட்ரா பண்ணா மைனஸ் எஃபெக்ட். சோ அக்கார்டிங் டு தட் இதுதான் பிளஸ் எஃபெக்ட். அப்ப இட் வில் இன்க்ரீஸ் த பேசிசிட்டி, மைனஸ் எஃபெக்ட் வில் டிக்ரீஸ் த பேசிசிட்டி, அவ்வளவுதான். சோ இதுல எதுக்கு மைனஸ் எஃபெக்ட் ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்குன்னா ட்ரிபிள் பாண்டுக்கு டபுள் பாண்டை விட ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கும். சோ அதை பேஸ் பண்ணி போகும். ஓகே,
எஸ்.
அடுத்து when you have CH3 CH2Br in dry A2O, it will give aldehyde, ketone, aldehyde, alcohol, ether and alkenes. எது வரும் அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, when you take so now you can take CH3 CH2Br, CH3 CH2Br, then Ag2O. Okay, when you're putting like this, it will take a AgBr, then it gives CH3 CH2O CH2 CH3. So the answer is D. Okay, Clear?
Yes, sir.
இந்த எப்பவுமே பாருங்க, சில்வர் இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா ஹாலஜன் இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா சில்வர் புரோமைட் சில்வர் ஹாலஜன், ஓகேவா? அதை தாண்டி வேற எதுவுமே போகாது. இப்போ 2 ஏஜ் இருக்கும்போது இட் நீட் ரெட் பிஆர், அப்போ twice the amount you have to take. When twice the amount you are taking பண்றீங்கன்னா it will give the ether. And then the following stereo structure of tartaric acid represent. என்ன ரெப்ரசன்ட் பண்ணுது? இப்ப பாருங்க, இந்த மாலிகுலை இப்படி டிவைட் பண்றேன் பாதியா. சோ மேல் பார்ட் வந்து கீழ் பார்ட்டா இருக்கு. ஸோ எக்ஸாக்ட்லி சேமா இருக்கு, அதனால இதுக்கு பேர் மீசோஃபார்ம் அப்படின்னு பேர். ஓகேவா? டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம் அப்படின்னா என்னன்னா, கார்பன் கார்பன் டபுள் பாண்ட்ல சேம் குரூப் ஆப்போசிட் டைரக்ஷன்ல இருந்ததுன்னா அது டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம். டி அண்ட் எல் ஃபார்ம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னோம்னா என்னது? இட் இஸ் டெக்ஸ்ட்ரோ ரொட்டேட்டர் in the D form, levo rotator in the L form. ரெசிமி மிக்சர் போது 50% of L plus 50% of D, it will give the recipe mixture. So when you have the tartaric acid, hydrogen, hydroxyl, hydrogen, hydroxyl. So நீங்க எப்பவுமே இதுக்கு இது கொடுக்கும்போது ஹெச்ல இருந்து ஓஹெச்சுக்கு போகணும். ஓகேவா? அது ஒரு சர்க்கிளா வச்சுக்கணும். H2OH, H2OH. So if the rotation is clockwise, then you can give T. Same thing, same acid you are choosing. இதுக்கு மிரர்ல வைக்கிறீங்க. ஓகே, மிரர்ல வைக்கும்போது அப்படியே என்ன ஃபார்ம்ல வரப்போகுது? இந்த ஃபார்ம்ல தான் தெரிய போகுது. Okay, now you have hydrogen to hydroxyl. ஹைட்ரஜன் டு ஹைட்ராக்சில் வருது, ஹைட்ரஜன் டு ஹைட்ராக்சில் வருது ஆன்டி கிளாக் வைஸ் டைரக்ஷன்ல இருக்கு, அதனால எல். ஸோ இந்த ஃபார்மும் மிரர் இமேஜ் ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்ல இருக்கிறது. அந்த டிஎல் ஃபார்ம் என்ன சொல்லுவோம்னா இனன்சியோமர்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ தே ஹேவ் mirror image relationship. When you are taken 50% of D, dextro rotatory, dextro na clockwise rotation. So it rotates plane polarized light towards the clockwise direction. It rotates plane polarized light anti-clockwise rotation. That is why it is LIGO. So D and L are in the, you can connect with the relationship with mirror image. So இது mirror image ன்னு வச்சீங்கன்னா இது மிரரோட இதுவா இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஆப்ஜெக்டா இருக்கும். இது ஆப்ஜெக்ட், இது இமேஜ். So you can relate through the mirror image object, then it is called enantiomer. If you are taking 50% of D and 50% of L equal amount, the plane optical rotation வந்து 0 ஆயிடும். ஏன்னா you are mixing plus of into minus of. Magnitude சேமா இருந்தாலும் அதோடைய டைரக்ஷன் வந்து ஆப்போசிட்டா இருக்கிறதுனால the value will be cancelled. So the optical rotation will be 0. So இப்போ இது கொடுத்த பிரகாரம் எந்த மாலிகுல்ல பிளேன் ஆஃப் சிமெட்ரி, சென்டர் ஆஃப் சிமெட்ரி, ஆக்சஸ் ஆஃப் சிமெட்ரி இல்லாம இருக்கோ அந்த மாலிகுல் வந்துட்டு கைரலா இருக்கும். இந்த மாலிகுல்ல 2 கைரல் கார்பன் இருந்தாலுமே பட் இட் கண்டெயின் a plane of symmetry, one part will be the mirror image of other part, so the optical rotation is 0. According to that, இங்க பாருங்க H2OH இப்படி வருது, H2OH இப்படி வருது. ஸோ ஒன்னு வந்து பிளஸ் ஆஃப் ரொட்டேஷனும் இன்னொன்னு வந்து மைனஸ்லயும் இருக்கு. சும்மா ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிளுக்கு. ஸோ ஒன்னு பாசிட்டிவ் டைரக்ஷன், இன்னொன்னு நெகட்டிவ் டைரக்ஷன். ஸோ டோட்டல் என்ன ஆயிடும்? 0 ஆயிடும். அதனால தான் இட் இஸ் கால்ட் மீசோ. ஓகே, அண்ட் தென் ஸோ 19 சொல்லுங்க. How does the sprinkling of salt help in the clearing the snow covered roads in hills area? Explain the phenomena involved in the process. என்னப்பா?
Sir, adding non-volatile solute decreases the freezing point.
Very good. So when salt is spread over the road, it lowers the freezing point of water due to the addition of salt. So such extent the water does not freeze to form the ice. As a result, the snow start melting from the surface. Therefore, it helps us clean the road. Okay, very good. So lowering of freezing point. So what is the answer? Lowering of freezing point. Very good. And then for a reaction A plus B gives product. The rate law is R is equal to K A power 1 by 2 B power of. What is the order of the reaction? It was given, you take 1 by 2 means 0.5 plus 2, it becomes 2.5. That's all. The order of reaction is 2.5. And the next, why +2 oxidation state of manganese is quite stable, while same is not true for iron. Any reason? You take a manganese. So what is the oxidation state? Manganese 25. 25 means when you are writing electricity 5 4s2, 8 for manganese. When it become Mn2 plus, it become argon 3d5. For the iron, it become argon 3d6 4s2. When iron 2 plus, argon, it become 3d4. 3d6. Okay, so here it is off filled. Okay, that will be more stable. Then it is more than off filled. Okay, it become less stable. That is the reason. Sariyappa, is it okay? How the stability of coordination compound? How the stability of carbocation? The stability of coordination compound determined in aqueous solution. Every determine பண்ண முடியும்? It measured by what? Stability constant. So if you are taken metal plus 6 ligand, it will give metal plus 6 ligand. So when you are for the beta 6 stability constant stepwise pathina, the concentration of Ml6 that divided by concentration of metal and then concentration of ligand power 6. So you can determine only by the stability constant. So we can write like this. Then so benzene treated with COCl3, it undergo Friedel-Gibbs acylation. It will give acetophenone, COCH3. It's a acetophenone. The A. When you are treating with zinc amalgam and corn HCl, it undergo Clemmensen reduction. Then it will give CO வந்து CH2 மாறும். CH2 CH3 ethyl benzene. And then B, treated with KMnO4 and potassium hydroxide and then hydrolysis. So very strong base, it hydrolysis means it will give benzoic acid. Okay, and then sodium A is treated with sodium iodate. Okay, NaOI is என்ன reaction கேட்டிங்கன்னா when you are treating iodine plus NaOH, it will give sodium iodate. That sodium iodate will oxidize the CH3 group. CH3 group என்ன பண்ணணும்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா CHI3 ஆகும் plus COONA ஆகும் மாற்றும். ஸோ இதுல ஒன்னு வந்து டி இன்னொன்னு இ, அதுக்கு எதுவும் கொடுக்கல இல்லையா? ஸோ நீங்க என்ன பண்ணலாம், டி வந்து அயோடோஃபார்ம்னு எழுதலாம், அப்படி இல்லைன்னா சோடியம் பென்சோயேட் எழுதலாம். இது ஒன் வில் பி அயோடோஃபார்ம், another one be sodium benzoate. அடுத்து, how does the value of rate constant vary with the reactant concentration? So rate constant is not affected by the reactant concentration. Okay, why the solubility of haloalkane in water is very low? What is the reason?
Sir, enough energy is not provided when the haloalkane bonds are broken. So it cannot form bonds with waters.
Okay. So correct. Then okay. The next one. Write a mathematical expression for the Gold's law. So at an infinite dilution of the weak electrolyte, you can calculate from the strong electrolyte of this. So you can write M plus the cation and then n number of alpha power infinite dilution at the cation. So this will be give alpha of M. இதுதான் வந்துட்டு ஜெனரல் கோல்ட் ஸ்டார்ட்ல சொல்றது. அதே போல சேம் கொஸ்டின் 1 மார்க்ல வந்த மாதிரியே பாருங்க. The decomposition of N2O5 CCl4 318 Kelvin has been studied by monitoring the concentration of N2O5 in the solution. Initially it become 2.33. முன்னாடி கொடுத்திருந்தது இல்லையா? After 184 minutes it reduced to 2.08. The reaction takes place according to the equation. This calculate the average rate and in terms of hour, minute and second. What is the rate of production of NO2 gas during this period? So how will you calculate the rate? So we will do that. So the average rate of the reaction is equal to reaction 1/2 into minus difference in the N2O5 divided by change in the time. Okay, so 184 minutes ஒன்னு கொடுத்திருக்கு. So 0.02 initial வந்து 2.303. Then you can calculate minus 1/2 2.08 minus 2.33 initial. So the difference in the time also 184. Okay, so when you are dividing 2.08 ல இருந்து 2.33 போயிடுச்சுனா எவ்வளவு வரும்? What is the answer? இது சொல்லுங்க. 2.08 and 2.33 2 0.25. So minus 1/2 into 0.25 divided by 184. .08 minus 2.33 0.25 divided by 184 and divided by 2. It will become minus of minus it become plus 0.000679. Okay, then it become 6.79 in 10 power minus 4. So இங்க வந்து moles per liter கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. Then அதே times நம்ம per time போடும்போது unit will become moles per liter per minute. Okay, so moles per liter per minute. இது வந்துட்டு என்ன சொல்லிருக்கோம்? மினிட்ல சொல்லிருக்கோம். ஓகேவா? So 60 minute per 1 hour, right? Into 60 போட வேண்டியதுதான். And then 1 minute ன்னு சொல்லும்போது divided by 16 போட வேண்டியதுதான். So இப்ப போட்டு ஒவ்வொன்றுத்துக்கும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா in terms of hourல பார்க்கும்போது 4.07 in 10 power minus 2
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, I have.
Moles per liter per hour.
Sir,
சொல்லுப்பா.
sir, 6.79 into 10 power minus 4 mole liter inverse meter in minute inverse, right?
Correct.
So if we need to convert to seconds, we need to divide by 60.
So dear, it will become, it is per hour. So into 60. Okay. When
Divide
it
by
becomes
60,
seconds,
right?
when it becomes second in terms of seconds, it become 1.13 in 10 power minus 5 moles per liter per second. Okay.
Yes, sir. What you did, you divided by 60.
Yes, minute length 60. இப்போ வந்து 6.79 divided by 60, it will give the answer of this. So 6.79 into 60, it will give the answer of this. Okay. ஏன்னா 60 minute 1 hour இல்லையா? So whatever we converted 184 minutes. So 184 minutes means the given answer is for minute. Okay. Then you have to convert into hour and then seconds. For hour 4.07. For the second, it become this one. Now, if you are writing this, the rate should be a rate is equal to 1/4 of delta NO2 divided by delta T. Correct? Then we know the rate or the value. What is the rate value for hour? For minute, it becomes 6.79 in 10 power minus 4. Okay, into 4. அதுதானே அந்த டெல்டா NO2 by delta T க்கு. So into 4 போடும்போது என்ன ஆயிடும்? It become
Sir, into
2.72
1/4.
in 10 power. Oh, 1/4. This 1/4 when the rate value நம்ம கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டோம்ல 6.79 in 10 power minus 4
Yes.
average rate. So அந்த 4 times தான் வந்து அதோட ரேட் NO2 decompose ஆகுறது.
Okay.
So NO2 form ஆகுறது. So 6.79 in 10 power minus 4 into 4, it gives 2.72 in 10 power minus 3 moles per liter per minute. Okay. So this will be the rate for this. And so the hexaquo manganese manganese 2 ion. So manganese hexaquo neutral ion layer 2 plus contain 5 unpaired electron, while hexacyanomanganese 4 minus hexacyanoion contain only 1 unpaired electron. Explain using the crystal field theory. How will you explain this question? Both the case, manganese will become Mn2 plus. Okay, so when the Mn2 plus means you have D5 electronic configuration, correct?
Yes, sir.
D5 electron configuration. But the water is a weak ligand. H2O is a weak ligand. So it will be T2G3 Eg2. Correct? The electronic configuration. Whereas cyanide is a strong ligand. It has T2G5 Eg0. Okay, so all the electrons get paired up. That is why when you are having, it has only one T2G3 number எப்படி எழுதுவீங்க? T2G ல 3 1 2 3 4 5. Correct? So only one unpaired. இங்க எழுதும்போது T2G ல 3 1 2 3 EG ல 2 1 2. So 5 unpaired, here 1 unpaired. Okay ma? Clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Is it clear or not? So explain why XA aqua 3 plus has magnetic moment of 5.92. XA cyano 3, this is Fe3 plus weak ligand. This is Fe3 plus strong ligand. Okay, Fe3 plus na enna value varum? 26 தானப்பா atomic number. 26 na argon 18 3d 6 4s2 18 20 26. Okay, 3 plus போது it become 3d5. so 3d5 மேல இருக்க அதே கேஸ் தான் இதுல வரும்போது வாட்டர் வரும்போது weak ligand it become T2G3 Eg2. இங்க வரும்போது T2G5 Eg0. so it has only one unpaired electron. When you are calculating the magnetic momentum, what is the formula for the magnetic momentum? Root of n into n plus 2, correct? So you have the first case you have 5 into 7, so 35. When the 35 root value become 5 point something, that's why it become 5.92 Bohr magneton. Whereas you have only one, so when you are calculating it will give 1 into 3, so root 3 have 1.74 as the answer. Okay, clear? Is it clear? And then write the structural different isomers corresponding to the molecular formula of C3H9N. C3H9N, the IUPAC name of the isomer which will regulate nitrogen gas on treatment with nitrous acid. இது எல்லாத்துக்கும் எழுத சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்னென்னலாம் இருக்கு மொத்தம் C3 தானே, CH3 CH2 CH2 NH2. This is 1 amino propane. And then CH3 CHNH2 and CH3. This will be 2 amino propane. Okay, so these are the two isomer. And another isomer is CH3 CH2 N CH3. N methyl N ethyl amine. So இது என்ன எழுதுங்க, இது வந்து primary amine, இது primary amine, இது N methyl ethanamine. And then CH3C
H is missing in that second.
NH. Okay. Okay, pa. N, N dimethyl methylamine. So among this 1, 2, 3, 4 isomer, the HNO2, what are they asking? Write the IUPAC name of the isomer which will liberate nitrogen gas on treatment with nitrous acid. Nitrous acid is HNO2. So among these three, so the primary amines will react with the HNO2, it liberate the nitrogen gas. So என்ன ஆகும்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா CH3 CH2 CH2 NH2 and react with HNO2, it will give CH3 CH2 CH2 OH plus N2 plus H2. It will liberate the nitrogen gas. It's a major product. So this will liberate. Same way second one also liberate, it will give the isopropyl alcohol. Okay, is it okay? Next, nucleophilic substitution reactions are two types, SN2 and SN1, depending on the molecule taking part in the determination of SN2 SN1. இப்ப பார்க்கலாம். Which of the following is more reactive in the which one is more reactive towards the nucleophilic substitution reaction? So look here, when you are considering, here you have chlorobenzene. So the benzene is attached to, chlorine is attached to benzene. This will be vinyl chloride. Okay, this will be the, this is vinyl chloride. This is also type of vinyl. So this is the allylic chloride. So the allylic chloride will go faster because when it gives CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH2 Cl, when the chlorine goes, it will give the positive charge. This positive charge it is stabilized by the resonance. So that's the reason why allylic will be stable. Whereas when you are removing the vinyl chloride, CH2 double bond CH minus means already pi electron irukku, so it is not stable. When you are thinking this, here also the same case, B and D. So இங்க இருந்து chlorine remove பண்றது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். அதனால allylic chloride will go faster reactive towards the nucleophilic substitution, either in the primary SN1 or in the SN2 reaction. Then isopropyl undergo hydrolysis by SN1, SN2, SN1, SN2, and then neither SN1 nor SN2. So we know that for the SN1 reaction, tertiary will go faster than secondary, primary, it retard the methyl. இந்த ரெண்டு கேஸும் போகாது. அதே SN2 வரும்போது methyl faster rate, then primary and then secondary, tertiary will not undergo. இப்போ ரெண்டு கேஸுமே secondary possible இருக்கு. அப்போ what is the answer? So C is the answer. The most reactive nucleophile among the following is smaller the size of the nucleophile, it's more reactive. When you are comparing, it's a bigger size, smaller size. So smaller size of nucleophile is more reactive. அப்பதான் போய் அட்டாக் பண்ண முடியும். அதனால அடுத்து tertiary alkyl halide practically inert to SN2 mechanism because of என்ன எஃபெக்ட், ஸ்டெரிக் எஃபெக்ட் தான். எங்க இருக்கு? அவ்வளவுதான் ஆன்சர் டி. Which of the following is correct in the order of SN2 reaction? SN2 னும் போது பிரைமரி தான் கரெக்டா போகும். அப்படி போகும்போது so this will be the order A. So larger the number of alkyl group at alpha carbon, more is the steric hindrance and then less reactive. So sterically எது ஃப்ரீயா இருக்கோ அதுதான் போகும். ஓகேவா? அடுத்தது a chloro compound on reduction with zinc copper couple and ethanol give the hydrocarbon B with a 5 carbon atom. A is dissolved in dry ether and treated with sodium ethanol. It gives 2,5,5 tetramethylhexane. A treatment with alcoholic casein gives C. The following multiple choice more appropriate. What is the A? The compound A is நமக்கு என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காங்க? 2,2 5,5 tetramethylhexane. So first hexane structure எழுதுறோம். 1 2 3 4 5 6 2,2 3 4 5 5,5 tetramethyl. கடைசியா இருக்கத்துல ஃபில் பண்ணிடு. தென் இப்ப இதை வந்து டிவைட் பண்றீங்க ரெண்டா. இப்ப டிவைட் பண்றோம்னா என்ன ஆகும்? இப்படி டிவைட் பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, காரணமா தான் எழுதுறேன். இப்ப டிவைட் பண்ணும்போது we have 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. ஸோ அவன் 5 கார்பன் சொன்னதும் வந்துடுது நமக்கு. ஸோ ரிமைனிங் என்ன இருக்கு? CH2 and CH2. ஓகே, ஸோ சரியா போச்சு. So a chloro compound on reduction of zinc copper give the hydrocarbon B. A is dissolved in dry ether with the sodium metal. It gives என்ன சொல்றாங்க. So A is treatment with alcoholic casein, it will. So first ether சோடியத்தோட கொடுக்கிறது என்னது இது அப்படின்னு சொன்னா what would be the compound? இத கொடுக்கணும்னு சொன்னா எந்த காம்பவுண்ட் வந்து அதை கொடுத்துருக்கோம்? It would be CH3 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 CH2 Cl. That means 1 chloro 2,2 dimethyl ethyl propane will be the A. 1 chloro 2,2 dimethyl propane is the react. So இதுல எங்க இருக்கு? A is the answer. The reaction of C with sodium ethanol gives. அடுத்து what is C கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். என்ன சொல்லிருக்காங்க? When the A treated with alcoholic casein, it gives C. So alcoholic casein என்ன ஆகும்? casein போடும்போது இதுல இருக்க Cl க்கு பதில் Cn வரப்போகுது. அப்போ CH3 வேணாம் டைரக்டா எழுதுறேன்.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, aqueous casein will give this product, but alcoholic casein will undergo like double bond will be formed, right?
So if it is form a double bond, this carbon should have the hydrogen. Here that carbon doesn't have the hydrogen, no. The beta elimination not possible, no. This carbon only beta hyd. So this is the alpha carbon, this is the beta carbon. So if the beta carbon have the hydrogen, it will undergo dehydrogenation. Where is the hydrogen? So it will not undergo hydrogen dehydration. அதாவது வந்து double bond form ஆகாது. ஓகேவா?
Okay.
So we have to look the structure also. So it become the cyanohydrin. So what is that? This is the C. When you are treating with the sodium and alcohol, இப்போ என்ன ஆகும்? இத சோடியம் ஆல்கஹால் போடும்போது NaETOH போட்டீங்கன்னா இந்த cyanide will become amine. இது ரெடியூஸ் ஆகும். ரெடியூஸ் ஆச்சுன்னா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? CH3 thrice C CH2 NH2. நான் ஒரு CH2 விட்டுட்டேன். CH2CN CH2CN CH2NH2. So you will get this. So அப்ப என்னது? இதுல எங்க இருக்கு ஆன்சர்? A B C D ல. So this will be the answer. C will be the answer. Okay. And then the reaction of C with sodium ethanol is known as Mendes reaction. அடுத்து the reaction of A with aqueous KOH, preferably there is no doubt about it, it undergo SN1 reaction. ஏன்னா it will become, even though it is a primary alkyl halide, when it leave it will form a carbocation. The group will migrate over here, it will give a tertiary carbocation. அதனால SN1 reaction தான் famous. So that compound B is what? So எப்படி compound B என்ன சொல்றாங்க? When the compound A you are treated with zinc copper couple with E2OH, then it become neopentane. So what is that? It will become 2,2 dimethyl propane or neopentane. That's all. Okay. The depression in freezing point of water observed for the molar concentration of acetic acid, trichloroacetic acid, trifluoroacetic acid increase in the adder as stated above. Why? Why, ma? So the order of depression freezing point வந்து fluoroacetic acid ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கு. So the fluorine is more electronegative electronegative. So it causes the high electron withdrawing effect, minus A effect. Okay. So it is the strongest acid. Hence, trifluoroacetic acid ion is large extents than the acetic acid ion is minimum extents. So as we know that the greater the ion produced, more will be the depression freezing point. So greater the ion produced, greater the ion produced, more will be the depression in freezing point. In freezing point. That's the reason why when you are taking the acetic acid and trichloroacetic acid and fluoroacetic acid, trifluoroacetic acid. So the three fluorine, so minus A effect. It is also having minus A effect. It is the strongest acid among the acetic acid. So that's the reason why the depression freezing points are as like that. And then they are what the mass of sodium chloride must be dissolved 65 gram of water, lower the freezing point of 7.5. The freezing point depression constant kf of water is 1.86. Assuming the want of factor for NaCl is 1.87. NaCl molecular mass is 58. So what is asked? What mass of NaCl? So we know that delta TF is equal to I into Kf into weight of the solute divided by into 1000 divided by molecular weight of the solute into weight of the solvent. So according to that, when you are putting the equation, இப்போ நம்ம என்ன கண்டுபிடிக்கிறோம், weight of the solute தான் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறோம். So W2 is equal to delta TF எவ்வளோ, freezing point KF value கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, delta TF value 7.5 so 7.5 into molecular weight of the solute is 58.5, then into W1 weight of the solvent become 65 overall divided by what is the I value? I value become 1.87. 87 into 1.86 the KF value into into 1000. When you are dividing, it will give the weight. So that will be the weight of your substrate that you calculate yourself. The decomposition of A into product has the value of K 4.5 10 power 3 per second at 10 degree. The activation energy kilojoule. At what temperature the K would be 1.5 in 10 power 4 second. So they are given two temperature K1, K2 at T1, T2. So you can use this equation. What is the equation? Log of K2 by K1 is equal to EA by 2.303 RT R into T2 minus T1 divided by T1 into T2. Okay, this equation. So here they given the K1 value, T1 value, K2 value, EA value given. So then you do log of K2, another 1.5 in 10 power 4 divided by 4.5 in 10 power 3. That's equal to EA வந்து 6.6 in 10 power 4 kilojoule per mole divided by 2.303 into 8.314 into T2 தான் நமக்கு தெரியல இல்லையா, அதனால T2 minus 283 divided by 283 into T2 இதை அப்படியே வச்சுக்கிறோம். ஸோ இதுல இருந்து நம்ம என்ன கண்டுபிடிக்க போறோம், so you have to find out the T2. And the last question, Last question then. Illustrate the geometrical isomerism with the help of example platinum hexachloroplatinate. Coordination compound la isomerization நம்ம ஈஸியா வந்துட்டு கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். So they have given that platinum so differentiate between bidentate and monodentate ligand, you can do it. So when you are having that platinum octahedral form, no, and the 2 chlorines and 4 amines.
Sir, what is the answer for previous question?
What ma?
Previous question answer.
That you calculate. So when you are substituting, the T2 would be around 24 degree centigrade. Okay.
No, sir. Okay, got it. Yeah.
What happened?
No, sir, nothing. Never mind.
அதாவது என்ன வரும்னா ஃபைனலா at 0.0472 T2 would be T2 minus 283 வரும். Then when you are solving this, you are bringing T2 one side. 283 is equal to T2 minus 0.0472 into T2 வரும். So you to remove T2, 1 minus 0.0472. So when you are dividing, you will get that. It will be in the Kelvin. You have to convert it into degree. Okay. So illustrate the geometrical isomerism with the help of platinum hexa. This is the 2 chlorine on the same side. Then it forms the cis form. When it goes to the trans form, all the groups will be the trans portion. This is cis form. This is the trans form. So bidentate ligand and monodentate ligand. Bidentate ligand have 2 donor atom. So 2 donor atom in 1 molecule. So it has only 1 donor atom. It can bind through only one side, other monodentate. So what is the IUPAC name of PTNH4Cl2Cl2? So it's a cationic complex. First you have to name this. Here amine, it's a chlorido. So tetraamine dichlorido platinum 4 chloride. So geometrical isomerism, இது வந்து cis form, இது trans form அவ்வளவுதான். Okay. So first எழுதுந்தே செகண்டுக்கு வந்து பிளாட்டினம் கோபால்ட் போட்டுங்க. தட்ஸ் ஆல். மேல ஒரு பாசிட்டிவ் போட்டீங்கன்னா cis and trans form அவ்வளவுதான். Okay students. Clear? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, ma. Then we can wind up our class.